Hey guys, I'm trying to make this video for you guys, but my phone won't want to work for some reason. If I can't get it to work, then it looks like I won't be making videos. As I was saying, Jordan Grace, the juggernaut from TNA Wrestling, TNA Impact Wrestling, love her. She's amazing. So, number 4 is Mickie James. She is another woman that made history for women's wrestling. She started her career with WWE. WWE, they don't have the best representation when it comes to women's wrestling during the early and the mid 2000s or the 90s. I mean, what do you expect? Their boss was a little misogynistic. Um, and I feel like, and that's kind of sad because I feel like they only started taking women's wrestling seriously because the fans demanded it, which is sad because it's like you're the boss. You should be trying to make things better for the women instead of, I don't know, trying to make money all the time. But that's just my opinion. Like, everybody's talented in their own way. The least you could do is capitalize on it. But yeah, Mickie James is another woman that made history. She is a multi-time women's champion in WWE and in TNA wrestling. She's been like a 5-time women's champion over there. Love her. She's also known as Hardcore Country. So Hardcore Country, shout out to you. And love you, sis. And I wish to meet you one day in person if I, ever do decide that I want to get into wrestling. But, I'll figure it out. Okay, so coming in at number two, what is it? Number two, number three? Number 3, we have Jacqueline Moore. She is she was the first woman of color that I saw in wrestling. She wrestled the men and the women. She is also a WWE Hall of Famer, and she too is a former champion. She won a man's title, she won the women's title. She too can also kick the shit out of men and women, like other women I'm going to mention on this list. Jordan Grace is one of them. Also, I don't think she realizes that she inspired a lot of black women out there in wrestling, or women of color in general. And yeah, I'm also going to include Gail Kim, because Gail Kim, she's a Hall of Famer in TNA. She too made history for women's wrestling, mostly in like TNA wrestling. I feel like TNA took women's wrestling more seriously than WWE did, because when she was wrestling for them, it kind of looked like they weren't going to take her seriously at all. So it's just sad, really. But I'm glad everything turned out better for her. So Gail Kim and Jacqueline Moore, love them. Gail Kim is also a multi-time women's champion